Fine. So today we are going to do this topic of nouns. Nouns, which mean naming words. Naming words. The words which denote the name of anything. Now, what that anything can be? That anything can be a person, it can be a place, it can be a thing or object, it can also be any animal, and at the same time, it can also be any idea or feeling. We have names of feelings also, right? So, nouns means naming words. Name of anything is actually a noun, right? So, let's talk about the kinds of noun that we have. Okay, let's talk about the kinds of nouns. So the first and foremost kind of noun that we have is proper noun. That is proper noun. And please understand, proper nouns means name of particular, name of particular person, place, thing, etc. Right? Person, place, etc. So proper nouns are names of particular person. Like Laisha, it's the name of a particular girl. That's why it is a proper noun. If we say Emperor Ashoka, so we are not talking about any Ashoka. We are talking about Emperor Ashoka, who is a particular person, right? So that is why it's a proper noun. Always remember, proper noun always begin with capital letter. Proper nouns are they always begin with a capital letter. This is something which we should never forget. Okay. Now the next is common noun. Next kind of noun that we have is common noun. Common noun, as the word suggests, common. Common nouns are names given to every person, right? Given to every person, place, or thing. See, before common noun, I would like to tell you something more about proper noun. Proper nouns, as I told you, include the name of any particular person. Okay, so all parts of a
Where
person.
is the common noun ka?
Pardon? Yes, Laisha, what are you asking? So proper noun, as I told you, that they are the name of particular person, particular place, particular object. So now when we talk about person's name, all parts of person's name come in proper noun, like Harry Potter, Aunt Polly, Dr. Vinita Sharma. So the whole thing will be proper noun. Similarly, the names of months, days, huh? Festivals, these are also proper nouns. So they should always begin with capital letter. We always write January like this. We should not write January like this. Why? Because January is a proper noun. This is wrong. Okay, it should begin with capital letter. Festivals also, Christmas, Diwali, Holi, right? Similarly, names of organization. Names of organizations and brand names also, they are also proper nouns. All right, like you say Microsoft, huh? Or any brand name, Maruti, Bata, they also always begin with capital letter because these are proper nouns. Similarly, geographical names, or you can say space objects, they are also referred to as, they are also proper nouns, and we always write them in capital letters. If you have to write earth, so it should always be like this: Mars, huh? Sundarbans, this is another geographical entity, Sundarbans. So with capital letter, because they are proper nouns. Similarly, languages, languages, and you can say languages and names derived from a place. Names derived from places. Like languages, we are doing English language. So it is always, E has to be capital here because it is a proper noun. English, Hindi, Tamil, Bengali, right? And names derived from places like from Delhi, if we say Delights, okay? So that is, it will also begin with the capital letter as it is a proper noun. Indian, from India, there is Indian, right? If you have particular names of roads or buildings, they are also proper nouns. Like in, what do you call it? Like in Delhi, you have that KG Road, Kasturba Gandhi Road. Here in Dehradun, you have Turner Road, right? And if you have the name of any particular building, that also has to be in capital letters. And name of any hospital, which is a building, of course, schools, they always begin with capital letters as they are proper nouns. Similarly, names of books, newspapers, plays, films, these are all proper nouns. Huh? Your sister is reading a play these days, The Merchant of Venice. So The Merchant of Venice, right? As it is a proper noun, so has to begin with capital letters. At the same time, religions, names of religions, gods, holy books, these are all proper nouns. They must begin with capital letter. Christianity, Hinduism, Vedas, Bible, Ramcharitmanas, all historical events, names of historical events, right? And if you are referring to any historical period, particular period, or any documents, historical documents, okay, the way you have a preamble is a historical document. Hmm? So it should begin with capital letter as it is a proper noun. If any war you are referring to, world war, so these are proper nouns because they refer to a particular war. At the same time, if the names of awards, ships, names of movements in history, you will come to know about different movements. So, like Nobel Prize, right? And ship like Titanic. So they have to begin with capital letter as these are all proper nouns. Is it clear, Laisha? Is it clear? Is it clear or you
Yes,
have any
ma'am.
doubt? Hmm?
No, ma'am. I'm clear.
Okay. Now let's talk about second kind of noun, which is common noun, which is common noun. Common nouns, as the name suggests, these are the names given to names given to every person or thing, every person or thing of the same kind, of the same kind. What does it mean, of the same kind? See, for example, if you say kingdom, so it means that, or you say country, so belonging to one place, that is a country, which is a common noun. But if you say India, it is a particular name of a country, so it is a proper noun. But proper noun, but country is a common noun. I hope you understand. For example, if any dog, I have a dog, his name is Rio. So Rio is a proper noun. Why? Because it is the name of a particular dog. But if we say dog, it is a name which is common to all the dogs. Do you get it? Do you get it, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Now look at the third type, that is abstract nouns. Abstract nouns. Now please understand, abstract nouns are names of qualities, ideas, thoughts, feelings, concepts, and characteristics, which we can't touch. You know, these are the things that we cannot touch or see. We can't see these things, we can't touch them, but we can only feel them. Any quality, any idea, thought, feeling, concept. Like for example, kindness. Kindness is a quality. It's a characteristic. Belief, violence. So these are all abstract nouns. Please understand. Am I clear? Now look at the fourth one, next one. The next is collective nouns. Collective nouns, these are the names of groups of objects or people or animals. Groups. What is important here is the word groups or collection. Name given to a group of people, group of things, group of animals, right? Like, for example, we always say crowd. So what is crowd? Crowd is a group of people. Herd of cows. Bunch of keys. So like bunch, herd, crowd, these are all collective nouns. These are all collective nouns. Yes, is it clear? Is it clear, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
See, in some books, you can see material noun also as a different kind of noun. But it is easy to understand. Material nouns here refer to names of things, raw things from which we make other things like paper. It can be oil, water. These are all material nouns. Wood. All right. So These were the kinds of nouns. First is proper noun, common noun, abstract noun, collective noun, and material noun. Now, when nouns are the names given to any person, place, or thing, please understand we should always know about singular and plural nouns. Singular and plural nouns. When we talk about one, that is a singular noun. But if we talk about more than one, that is called plural noun. That is called plural noun. So you must have done these singular plurals, which are very easy. Like, when we put S or ES, like apple, so it will become apples if we have to change it into plural. Sometimes we put es, like fox. So fox, plural of foxes, foxes. Es. Glass, it will become glasses, right? Sometimes, the words ending with y, like baby, y, it is ending with y, so we'll make a plural by using ies, babies.
Yes, ma'am.
If a noun ends with if a noun ends in o, with a consonant before it, like potato, so we always use es, potatos, it will become potatoes. What is the condition? That it is ending in o, but there is a consonant before it, t. Sometimes if a noun ends in f or fe, like for example calf, so the plural becomes calves, right? Similarly, like knife, so what will be the plural of it? Knives. Okay. Sometimes the plural of some nouns is formed by changing the vowel, like man, plural will be men. Huh? Goose or tooth, the plural will be, goose का होगा geese, tooth is teeth, mouse mice, foot feet. If a noun ends in us, for example fungus, so its plural will be fungi. Aluminous, the plural will be alumni. Cactus, cacti. Okay. If a noun ends in a, the plural is formed by adding e. Like for example lava, so it'll be lave. Ae. Formula, formulae. Ae. Right? There are some more plurals, like what is the plural for child? Children. Ox, oxen. Plural of person, what will be the plural of person? People, right? Son in law, the plural will be sons in law. Sister in law, sisters in law. But there are some words like sheep. In singular also it is sheep, and in plural also it will remain sheep only. If you have to say plural, you can say many sheep, but you can't make it sheeps. Same is with deer. Deer, many deer, but it can't be deers. Japanese, aircraft. It is always aircraft, not aircrafts. Fish, one fish or many fish. They can't be fishes. It's always fish. Okay. Some nouns, In writing, they look plural, but actually, we never use them without the final S. They are actually singular. Like you say physics, this is a subject. So it is singular, physics. Though in writing, we have S at the end. Similarly, like mathematics. Huh? Trousers, scissors. Some games are there, billiards, athletics. Some diseases we have like measles, politics, news. These are the words which look plural, but they are actually singular. And some nouns are always plural because there are two parts in them. Scissors, as I told you, scissors, it has two parts. Na? Jeans, both legs are there na, in jeans or in trousers. Tongs, spectacles. So it can never be spectacle. Spectacle means seen. Spectacles is what we wear, enak. So another topic that we are supposed to do under nouns is countable and uncountable noun. Countable and uncountable noun. Now you must be thinking that it is a very simple thing, countable and uncountable, countable which can be counted, uncountable which cannot be counted. But there are some things that we need to understand about them, and they are, when we talk of countable nouns, first of all let us talk about countable nouns. So uh, first is, most common and collective nouns are countable. You need to understand. First of all, countable nouns can be used in the singular or in the plural. Okay, we can always make plural of them. So, in that way, we need to understand most common and collective nouns are countable, right? Uh, Common and collective. Proper nouns most of the time are not countable, but yes, common and collective nouns most of the time, it's not that every time, most of the time they are countable, like cup, cups, book, books, team, team, which is a collective noun, teams. Okay. Then, next thing is that we need to understand, we can use the articles a and the word one before countable nouns in singular form. Before countable nouns in singular form. Now, what does it mean? Whenever we have a countable noun in the singular form, we can always put articles a and the, and and also the word one before it. Okay. Next thing is, numbers or words. Numbers or words such as few, many, and several. These words are used with countable nouns. All right. These are used with countable nouns. I hope you understand.
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's talk about uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns. First thing, they are used only in singular form. We cannot use a or an with uncountable nouns. They are used only in singular form. What does this mean? Like if we say milk, milk is uncountable, but can we say milks? No. So they are always used in singular form, right? Second is we cannot use a or an with uncountable nouns. So articles a or an can only be used with countable nouns. They are never used with uncountable nouns. Right? Next is proper nouns are countable. Proper nouns means name of any particular place, person, or thing. So proper nouns are always uncountable. Ashoka, India, Atlantic Ocean, they are always uncountable. But yes, common nouns, I told you, they are countable. If you say men or girls, right? So they are countable. Abstract nouns are often uncountable. Abstract nouns. Which are abstract nouns? Names of any thought, idea, or feeling. Name of any thought, idea, or feeling. That is called abstract noun. These are often uncountable, like anger, education, work, kindness, advice, freedom. Okay, they are often uncountable. Uncountable nouns can be used with words such as less, much, more, and some. Okay, like with countable nouns, I told you few, uh, several, many, they are used. But with uncountable nouns, we use the words like less, much, more, and some. Right? Many concrete, or you can say material nouns are uncountable. Okay, milk, water, rain, food, music, petrol, gold, scenery, all this is uncountable. Now, there is one more interesting thing to know about uncountable nouns, that some uncountable nouns, I am writing them as UN, okay? That some uncountable nouns can be counted if they have certain words before them. If they have certain words before them. Okay, like see, that way water is uncountable and we cannot count it. But if we say two glasses of water, two glasses of water, so now it has become countable, right? Similarly, wood is uncountable, but when we say a piece of wood, so that can be counted in that way. So if we put certain words before them, they can be counted as well. Next is the quantities of materials are specified by measurements. The quantities of materials are specified by their measurement. Like oil, for oil, we'll say 2 liters of oil or 5 liters of oil. Liter will be used, right? For any liquid. Then grams, kilograms, right? Or tons of coal, 3 tons of coal, 2 tons of coal, right?